said out with the old shit, in with the new thing. Dark as a motherfucker, color of my moon ring. My mind digital, always stay focused now. Steady, dry, heavy, but this my favorite go around. Love it when it's showtime. Pump the adrenaline, feeling like a kid again. Pass me a mescaline, nigga, I'm a man now. No more pants down, no need for gloves now. No more mask out, grind to your bones.
Welcome
to Grumpy OGs.
where we're the grumpiest,
I am your host, Hannibal Heckler.
the grumpiest,
Eddie Giggs, the grumpier.
grumpier,
Dog Beats in the Hood. What's going on, buddy?
the other grumpy guy, and the biggest grumpy Orlando over there.
You got Lace over here. Everything's good.
Oh, I'm sorry as I'm being greedy.
This guy's a
does it
freaking-
look like that?
Yeah.
This guy's a. What's wrong with you, eh? Get some manners up in here, man.
It's a man. I'm sorry.
Big up to the Red Eye District.
Red Eye.
You understand?
Keeps us red-eyed.
Big up to the Wall Street Bets. Look up, be on the lookout for that. You see it there?
I don't know. I mean, big up to them.
We're gonna
They
talk about that in the future.
They need to give us some tips on.
I just want to get the name out.
on
Get the
stocks.
logo out real quickity, splickety.
We need tips on stocks and shit. What you want?
I'm down for tips on stocks all fucking day. You understand me?
Yo, I'm tearing this shit down.
Big up to Eddie's Snackery, Simple Garden CBD. You know what I mean? That's what he has a little commercial coming out. When you want a snack, Simple Garden.
Gummy cubes.
Gummy cubes, whatever you want to
They're
call
yummy
it.
for your tummy.
They yummy cubes, let me tell you that. Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Everything good?
Everything is good, but again,
You grumpy on something?
I mean, we're grumpy because we lost one again
Oh, we
in our hip hop community.
here we go.
We
Again.
didn't say it like in our last whatever, but
R.I.P.
Biz Markie.
Markie.
the diabolical.
Yeah. I asked a lot of kids about if they do that name.
Yeah, but once you
these
say
little youngsters,
you,
right?
they're like, oh yeah, because of all the commercials.
You know
now and all
what?
that.
But the one of the coolest things, since we on the subject, is where my daughter, my wife brought up a memory from my daughter and asked her. She remembered the dude who did Business Beat of the Day on Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh, that's right. He was on Yo Gabba Gabba.
We've been up in we've been watching that. We watched that show my older daughter's whole life from when she was younger. And she remembered it everything. Then she did. Oh, that's who it is.
That's dope.
That's
I mean, at least he had us in the
Yeah.
generation, and then he had
he was
our
super
our
dope.
kids' generation.
And he's a super nice guy, and it's a shame.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's another big loss for
R.I.P.
hip hop.
Yeah,
R.I.P. and my condolences to the
That's
family.
a pioneer. If people want to know what a pioneer is, there you go. Here's one of them.
Yeah, man.
That's a real pioneer, man.
And we had when we was doing a promo for Echo. Orlando's in the shot too, right there. We met him at we was at it was a Bird Eyes at the time.
Bird Eyes.
Yeah, it was Bird Eyes. They had
You were doing the Echo clothing there?
shit, yeah, and he was there.
Big up
Did
the
a little
Bird
show.
Eyes. You heard?
Yeah, Bird Eyes, aka Macy's.
What? I'm like,
Dayland Mall.
I still call it Bird Eyes. That's what the other day I was.
Yeah.
I was like, Mom,
Yo,
we're
we
running to
going
Bird
to
Eyes.
Bird Eyes.
My wife, what you talking about? That fucking red star over there, man.
Yeah, that shit over there. It's Macy's.
Macy's is like the bougie Bird Eyes, homie. They got the same shit. They got the same clothes and everything.
Yeah. And it was dope that we got to meet him at least, At least we could say we met him. And
I wasn't there, but that's
mad
super
cool
dope.
People, mad cool people, and it sucks. So it's a big loss for hip hop, man.
Yeah, that's it was bad.
One of the pioneers.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, that is. I
Everybody
mean,
was like, you're doing what in the middle of the day?
Echo has shit on lock.
Back
the
then
street
they did,
team
brother.
was a beautiful thing.
They was heavy duty. Word up.
We had a lot of
First brought it
fun.
up to me. He's like, hey, we're gonna do it inside, Bird. I'm like, inside.
Crazy. EFN always had the crazy promos. The ice cream
shit.
one.
The ice cream joint. That
What?
shit was
Yeah,
dope.
no.
This
we-
That shit was
motherfucker.
dope.
everything, yeah.
The 90s was
And
ill,
off of
man.
Echo, too. That
90s.
shit
All
That was
Echo.
Echo.
No, and then
It was
even
ice cream.
the scooters when
The
we
scooters, word up.
had physical science.
Physical science.
They was trying to break their own a new clothing shit.
That was back. That was back.
Yo.
That was back when Memorial Weekend was Illmatic, and we was all over the sidewalks with
That's-
some scooters,
Yo.
acting
Sleep for 4
retarded.
days.
You didn't.
did it.
They was
just-
just. You
stop
slept when you came back
beach.
home on Monday night. You know what I'm talking about?
drunk.
Horrible.
They-
Beautiful, though.
Man. Man,
Those
it
are the
was-
good days. And
those-
they didn't shut down Ocean Drive or none of them streets. You just
But they,
keep,
you know what?
all the
There
cars
was
just
fights
keep
and
moving.
stuff like that, but they wasn't
They was-
that much killings.
dog.
They was killings.
Killings? Really? I don't remember. I don't.
No,
I want to say I saw some fights.
There was some shit, but fights all the time. But it wasn't
There's
as
fucking
much.
someone dying
It
every day
was, yeah,
on
it
South
wasn't as
Beach.
much. It wasn't as much. Like
I just-
it wasn't that
Can't re-
much.
I can't remember
I'm
a
not gonna
death.
bullshit.
I'm sure there was. I don't remember a death. I remember a couple significant fights,
Fights. That's it.
but
And then,
nothing
you know,
crazy.
nothing crazy. But
Oh no, we had one crazy old fight. I don't know if you remember. It was at the Lowe's Hotel. I believe it was the Lowe's. And we was talking to Cuban League, and Joe walked in the room, and he just started talking and started running after him. Do you remember that?
man, I don't think I was there for that.
Oh, brother,
I wasn't. No, I don't remember that.
you can catch that in my book, Off the Chain. The book's called Off the 90s, Off the Chain. Just crazy. I don't want. That was crazy.
we seen a lot,
Oh my god!
especially during
How Can I Be
How Can I
Down?
Be
It's my
Down?
favorite. I met
We had
Xzibit.
3 clubs going at the same
Oh,
night.
How Can I Be Down was the best. Forget about it.
Running
There's
3
never gonna
clubs
be
the
another How Can I Be
same
Down.
night, running from spot to spot to spot.
Brother, we
to
were standing in
spot.
front of the hotel. We stand in front of the hotel. There's thousands of people walking. I'm in front of the hotel rolling a spliff. EFN is about 30 feet away from me. I'm in front of the door of the hotel. He's 30 feet away from me on the side of the hotel. He's talking to some dude. I couldn't make out who it was yet. So I keep looking and I'm breaking up the trees and I say, oh, that's Xzibit. This is dog. This dude, this is before anything. No pimping my ride. He was on a promo tour of his first, paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
His first single. He's on the promo tour, so you know he hasn't even sold a unit yet. He's just on the promo tour.
Yeah.
I said, he tells E, yo, you know that dude? And he was like, this is what E tells me. You know him? Yeah. Can you ask if I can smoke with him? Can you smoke with me? Let's ride.
Yeah.
I told him, where you want to? I come on, yo, nice to meet you. I'm a fan. He was like, oh, where? Like he knew that he was, he had a name already.
Yeah.
He don't know how big he is yet.
Exactly. He's in Miami.
I loved him. I said, yo, I love paparazzi. That's hard. He was like, yo, let's go smoke. I said, where do you want to go? Like, my car. Where you want to go? He's like, no, let's go inside the hotel. I said, to your room? Nah, right here in the lobby. I said, get the fuck out of here. I ain't doing that. I'm from here. I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that.
He said, no, trust me. Sit right here at the bar. Because they had a bar in the lobby, and we're fine. I said, okay, if Xzibit says so, it gotta be true, right? So I sat, me, EFN, Xzibit, his DJ, and like two other crazy hoods sat there. We were all at the bar. We smoking this spliff. He had a, one of them cantinas, like when you're going camping,
Yeah.
whatever they're called. I don't know.
Cantina.
Cantina, what's it called? Filled with who knows what. He was like, yo, here, get a cup, take some of this. He poured the cup. It was a concoction of like 15 liquors. It was, I don't know what it was, but I was toasted. 2 sips. It was like moonshine, but was it moonshine? You know what I'm saying? Like he just threw in he told me he just threw like 7, 8 alcohols in this, just mixed it up. I was like, well, it was crazy. Anyway, so we're at the bar, no one's saying nothing. There's a million people walking by. Workers and everything, smokes everywhere. They're not saying nothing. Now, I can't even believe this. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is in Miami. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Especially in the 90s. They'll ham you
during
up.
then.
On the beach, they'll ham you up. We're in the hotel lobby. He started talking about, I want to go to this thing that they call Hoodstock.
Hoodstock.
And we was like, hell yeah, that's just going on right now. We were, we already knew what it was.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you know what that's at? We was like, yeah, for sure. Yo, you could take me? Let's ride. He offends, gets his little Pathfinder.
I
That's
remember.
Australian for car.
That's
and
Australian for car.
and we load him up. And X is in the car. His DJ jumps in the trunk, brother. He's in the back. They didn't
No, I
even.
thought he.
No, X was in the back. I'm sorry. His DJ was in the car, and it was like 3 or 4 of us. It's about 7 of us in total. We get to Wynwood when it was Wynwood, when it was the Puerto Rican ghetto, and when you couldn't walk up in there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's everywhere all clean and crispy. And we get there, and he's like, yo, this is what he says. Yo, X is so ill. Yo, follow me in a single file line. We just, like little soldiers, we didn't have book bags, but I feel like I had a book bag. I'm ready just to follow the leader. He makes a beeline for this, for like where the stage is, but there's a fence there. The fence is like 20 feet tall. What does he do?
Yeah, climbing.
No hesitation. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, we climbing. We about 20 feet up there. We all jump down. We jumped down, yo. Everybody named mother, yo, X, yo, X. Everyone was looking for this dude. He just kept walking, yo, thanks, yo, peace. Just kept moving through the crowd like a beeline for the stage. He gets there, he's like, yo, I'm ready to do 6 songs for y'all right now for free. And the dude was like, that's awesome, but who was on stage? My brother, I want to say EPMD was on stage, my G. Okay, I'm not even looking at him no more. I'm like, holy shit, look who's on stage. This is already, and that's not. This is already legendary to me. This is not their prime. This is years after they came out. So EPMD's on stage. He's like, yo, I can't let you do that. Fat Joe's next. I just can't let you do that. He was like, I'm going to do it for free, 6 songs. He was like, I can't let you do that. So he said, all right, I'm out there. We turned around, we jumped the fence, and we just did it. I said, yes, this X is just illmatic. Loved him. Loved him. That's one story out of 800 I have for that weekend.
It's dope.
Loved it.
And I known it from when it happened.
I still got goosebumps.
I was there.
He was one of my favorite rappers at that time,
I saw all these motherfuckers get ready to go and jump in this motherfucker's car. Me for being out in the motherfucking street all goddamn day promoting.
Right.
My thighs were chafed.
You did a good job.
I had my inner thighs burning, and I could not fucking walk.
Eddie Chase.
And then all that shit's going. I was like, yo, listen, I'm staying. Yeah, go ahead.
Homie,
I can't walk.
That was just the tip of the iceberg.
Couldn't go. Hear that shit? So climbing the fence, running over here, climbing that shit back.
Dog, it was boot camp. Boot camp, Xzibit boot camp. It was dope as hell though. We were here for like 3 hours. It was super, super dope. He was that humble, that cool. I loved it. Man,
I loved it.
Yeah, because he told me, I started talking to him about what he's doing. He's like, yo, I've been on the road for 6 months. No money, barely showered, nothing. On the road grinding for 6 months on this promo. So that's what he told me. I said, holy shit. He's like, how you know that is? You can't go home, see your kids, see your girls. 6 months you hit in the road. But he's like, he was confident. He knew I knew he was gonna pop.
That single was the shit.
And big up to Xzibit. I love him.
Right.
Oh my God, so many people we met that day.
I mean, the stories we got.
And when we used to get the drops for EFN's mixtape, thought me and EFN was sitting there, I forgot what hallway, what hotel it was, and he was meeting Cam there, Cameron. This is right, because he got these dudes right in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always got the right artists. Cam comes down the hallway, like he was coming from his room with 2 girls, sits down. He's like, he looks at the mic, he looks at the headphones, he looks at the little setup, the little 8-track he had, remember the little digital one? Yeah. And they was like, yo, this shit's nice, shit crazy. No one does that. You know, he came with the studio to the artist,
like
you dig? For the drop, word up.
Back in the days.
In 90-something, 90, whatever that
bigger
was.
Bigger than this shit.
And Cam looks at, oh shit, nice, okay. He played the beat, okay. He took one off. I saw how I was standing right next to him. So I'm like, yo, this nigga's, Confessions of Fire had just came out. The album was off the chain. Remember he did a concert that night? Off the chain.
Promo.
I know, I'm just saying. We were at the concert. It was so fucking dope. He does his little verse, and he after he's done, I'm like, yo, this nigga just killed this shit. Because we can't hear the beat. It's all I could put on the beat, right? Yeah. I say he just killed it, right? He walks out, who walks in the room, who walks down the hallway to meet us downstairs next? Prodigy. I said, yo, that's my favorite. That was my favorite rapper. So I'm like, I'm looking at P like, holy shit. P picks up the shit, says the same thing as Cam, like, yo, this shit's hot. Plays the beat and real, like in a real low voice. I swear to God, real low voice. He's like, it's the Quiet Storm, nigga, the 5 Rob P. Yeah, you heard it. He kicked Quiet Storm verse. Yo, this is before Quiet Storm came out, though. Yeah. I said, this is the illest verse I ever heard in my life. And live, you dig? Pound, keep it moving. I forget, we met so many other artists, but those two really blew my mind. It was just awesome, man.
My great memory of getting the drops and all that was Ashanti.
I wasn't there for that one. You want to talk about it, or you just gonna be mesmerized in your brain?
Ashanti. Nah, I had to tell you. I said, yo, I'm a fan. I said, you very pretty.
That's like when Charles took the picture with Eve.
Oh yeah,
I was there. Yeah. Oh man, Charlie's this is a movie. He's just a movie. That dude's a movie. I met Pun.
I saw Pun. I never got to meet him. Hey, I saw him.
You weren't with me that day at South Beach when we walked into the club.
I'm gonna show you. I met him when he was Punisher.
That song came out. Deep in the middle, right there. He spit that verse. D-cover, right?
D-cover, yeah.
We were just sitting there. I was like, oh.
No, I was.
Yo, let me tell you. I was in whatever club I was in. I'm gonna big up. I don't know if you dudes. I'm sure you do. Amadeus. He was always had his shirt off.
The dancer.
Yeah, bald black dude with the how was that? Cool, super. This dude,
mad cool.
Always showed us love, and I'm gonna big him up right now. I was in whatever club he was hosting it. You know, sometimes they have a mic and they're hosting the whole night.
Yeah. And
he did that a lot. You know what I'm saying? He did it in a lot of clubs. He did it for a lot of clubs. He tells me I was with all my dogs. I don't know if anyone remembers. Someone called 911 over here. You okay? He was dying back here.
It's a good one. I'm scared.
I don't know if you. I was with CHP dudes for sure. We were all in the corner. Yo, Amadeus walks all the way to me and says, "Yo, I need you to come over here and meet somebody." I go, "Who?" He's like, "Just come over here, please." And he grabs me by the neck and takes me all the way across the room. Right? There's 2 chairs here and there's mad dudes just these two dudes are the significant ones. He says, yo, Fat Joe, this is the illest rapper in Miami. His name is Heckler. Heckler is Joe. I'm like, I know he is. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you. Right there. Is that the Punisher? That's what I did. I said, Joe, you the shit. That's Bill Pun. Yo, it wasn't Big Pun. It was the Punisher, dog. When I saw him standing there, I got goosebumps. I was so shocked. I was so shook. The dude had the leather jersey that he had on the Punisher. Dog, it was this wide. Me, you, and Lace could have fit in that. He was that big. I didn't believe he was that big. He was that big though. And I said, Joe, what's up? Nice to meet you. Yo, that's the Punisher? And he was like, yo, nice to meet you. I was like, yo, you the man.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
You are the man.
Wasn't there.
This is one of his only first single. Yeah, and that was in Miami.
Yeah, nice.
They performed.
I got goosebumps right now.
And that's where
that's probably where I met him. Let me tell you.
We met him before we went into the club, and then when we got into the club, he said, "Stand here." And right there, he went. They brought a stool for him. Because Joe was like, "My man's not standing up." They brought a stool for him.
He was sitting when I saw him. He was sitting when I saw him.
Everybody would
sit in the middle of the.
It's crazy. It's crazy because it's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy because since Amnesia at the time, that was an outdoor club. Like it had no roof. Right. Yo, they was mad. They fuck security. Them niggas was going over over just to see. That shit was all. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was real crazy.
Was awesome.
But I was outside. I wasn't inside. I didn't see none of that.
When we went to,
that was the best.
You invited me. You told me let's go to Key Biscayne and watch what's his name? Notorious B.I.G. just dropped. And he was like, "Oh, we're gonna be at Key Biscayne. Let's go." We went all the way to Key Biscayne. We had a chance to meet him before he got on stage, and then a big ass the whole place started running, and they ended up running us right into the water. We ended up going into the water this deep just to avoid the crowds from running up or trampling you and shit. Right. But that was the one time I remember that because that was that. And after that, I never had a chance.
Definitely was not there because I would have fucking drowned.
I would have drowned. I can't swim.
I'm fucked up. I had phone up in the air and shit.
No, phone.
Those were the good old days, man.
Biggie, would you? Oh, your flip, huh?
Yeah, I think we had an opportunity to meet some.
I saw a little bit.
No, you did, Barbara. You got he got a good. I had him 13 years old in clubs.
Thanks. every club.
And my wife the other day, I saw we was on stage, and De La Soul asked us to come on stage and throw out their T-shirts. And that's how I met her, for throwing her a T-shirt.
Yeah, he threw her a T-shirt.
Oh,
she said, "You threw your T-shirt at me, so nice."
Threw a T-shirt, which is going to be 21 years later, here we are.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, I remember that. And matter of fact, the reason why I bring it up is because wifey still got the De La Soul T-shirt.
Oh, shit.
She still got it.
Damn.
That, and remember the we were the only ones. I remember E had come up to us and was like, "Oh, we're the only ones with the Rhino plush dolls with the Echo Rhino dolls." And we had a shit ton. And we barely gave them away because everybody wanted them shit.
Yeah, I lost mine.
That shit was. I still got all that shit.
I wish I'd say
I lost my Rhino.
I still got my Rhino.
I got a whole collection.
I don't have one.
I used to keep one of everything.
Yeah, man.
I would keep one.
I tried.
And look at now how, the problem is I don't have the time to even look for it. Like when we interviewed Beanie Siegel the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I still have, but I didn't have the time to look for it because I'm busy being a father. But I had, remember we were promoting him with, it was a water gun and then the plastic with the thing, the whatever, the label for the water gun toy. It's like Beanie Siegel, the truth.
It's like something, you go to a store, the water gun.
I still have one of the ice cream wrappers with the shit that we did for
You know what I found in my drawer the other day?
I have a bunch of stuff.
I found which was one of the dopest
I don't have the ice cream
promos,
wrapper.
Was the phone cards we got.
I have those.
Oh, it's dope.
I still, I got that.
With Nori?
I got phone time. And
those are hard. Phone time, right.
They did that for Biggie.
For the movie.
For the duets, didn't they?
And that one as well.
Well, I don't know
but
as well. But
no, you know what? No, they didn't. But for the Notorious movie, they did the same thing.
They did the what? What was it for?
The phone cards, like that.
Oh, they did the same thing.
Yeah.
We were just
that was dope. It was just dope because it was called phone time or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Since he's in now, I want him to know we were just talking about the opportunities of meeting some really great people before their passing, and
getting
even those
drops and all
who are here
that.
now, but from getting the drops. Is there anyone that you particularly were like, "Oh shit, I met this dude, had an opportunity to meet"? So I'm like, you
I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, well, look, I think it's dope. We got to meet Biggie. We got to meet Pun. We got drops from both of them. We got to meet Heavy D.
Yeah.
We didn't get to meet Big L, I don't believe. Which he was one of my favorites.
I never got to meet, but I love Big L.
And one of the ones that I really,
DMC. I mean, not this,
Jam I got to meet Jam Master Jay. Yeah,
that's hard.
How can I be down?
Did you? I didn't.
Yeah. I think that picture that's Tretch and you know who else we met? That
Prodigy too.
Yeah, Prodigy. Yeah, that picture we have a bunch of them from this party, and it was like in the background was Q-Tip, Tretch, and Apache, who passed away as well.
Really?
Remember Apache?
Yeah, Apache. Gangsta bitch.
Yeah. But the one that always to me is like, I'm glad that I was able that we linked with him, that he hung with us. That was super dope, and that I was able to eventually do a track using stuff with him was Guru, man.
Oof.
Yeah.
Because I think
I
think we and I don't know that
dope.
I want to say this necessarily. I want to say it a certain way, but I think first of all, I think we definitely underappreciated sometimes meeting these people.
Especially at that time.
Yeah, and then when they were kind of like hanging in Miami heavy, we were probably, because we never, like, we didn't take that many pictures, even though we got.
We didn't document shit.
We didn't want to be like fanboy with anybody.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We didn't take no pics.
I guess we all because I didn't.
We were fans of the culture, but we didn't want anybody. We were on our macho, coming up, young guys.
But
trying to make a name for ourselves.
imagine we would have documented even half of the shit we did. You'd have 2-3 movies ready,
dude,
4 books.
We have a whole.
If we would have filmed when Guru was hanging with us at the we were drinking, hanging out,
brother.
Mr. Cheeks used to come in because Mr. Cheeks was living in the hammocks.
Yeah.
Guru was hanging out in Miami, heavy, it was
Tribes DJ. Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank?
not his DJ.
Not the DJ.
Jerobi, you mean?
Jerobi. Yes.
Yeah, he lives here, right?
I know. All of there's a lot of them out here. That's
He actually
crazy.
spun for your kids when they would perform.
It was.
Oh, that's right.
That was crazy, super
It
crazy.
was dope. That was actually dope.
I got the video of him giving them like a speech.
Yeah.
It was just super dope, dude.
Yeah, man.
Just super dope.
I mean,
They don't see how cool that is. We grew up with these people, and now they're talking to my kids. They're so
that's
but
dope.
they took them for a second. They were like, I'm like, bro, this guy's a legend. Just listen to what he's saying, and he gave him super good advice. I promise.
Like recently on the Scarface episode, I wore a Cypress Hill shirt, and Muggs DM me like, "Yo, man, what's your address? I'm gonna send you a care package."
Bastard though.
That's dope.
Huh?
You bastard.
Huh?
You heard me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's spiny.
Like I'm just like, yeah, man.
Score.
And I,
But I got to meet my favorites. I got to meet Pun. I got to meet Prodigy.
You didn't get to come to the Big Daddy Kane episode? I mean, not that he passed away, but
I know that's
you know
my
what I mean.
favorite one. But I didn't get to go.
And the fact that we didn't have Biz was terrible, but at least we got to meet him.
Yep. He was just talking about his experience when he met Biz. The promo.
For Echo.
That was, I think, I don't know if you remember this, but that was that whole moment stands out for me because it was the first time that that someone like what's the word I want to look for? Like was a fan of mine and it showed in front of other people from out of town. I don't know if you remember
What happened?
that. It was us, we're walking and Biz Marquis there, and I don't know, I think we were leaving or coming or something, but we were with Coltrane, Biz, like we were part of the whole event, as Echo team. And then someone goes, "Yo, EFN!" But it was like Biz Marquis right here, and it's saying EFN. And I was like, I try to play like, that's the way it goes down.
My city, stupid.
But it was like really the first time that it happened like that. I was like, oh man, and then I never forgot that day, man.
Get out of town. It's dope.
Yeah.
I was just telling him, because I met Pun on a different affair than when you guys did it. I didn't do it on the pro, but I wasn't there for the drops.
Right.
I don't know if you knew. I was telling him, Amadeus, who used to host all those clubs.
Yeah, the new Amadeus' Drain.
Correct, though.
That's the 2021 Amadeus.
Yes, good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna go in on him.
Shit.
We were at a club one time. I don't know if you were there, but I was with most of the crazy hoods, and he came over and said, "Yo, I need you to come over here." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" He dragged me all the way across the club and said, "Yo, this is Fat Joe. This is the illest rapper, man."
I was there.
I think, and so I said, "What's up, the joke?" But then I looked at the side, and go, "Is that Punisher?" Because no one called him.
In my mind, we went into like a small either a VIP. If in my mind, it feels like a train,
Punisher was sitting.
like a train, like a
tunnel.
Like if you walked into a train,
I know what you're looking.
that's how I felt.
I know what you mean. I want to say that's what it was. It's a small little cabbie.
Yeah.
And Pun was there, had a big. His jersey was so big.
Stories.
He was just sitting like this, not even looking, because he's acting like no. I guess he felt like no one really knew who he was over Joe.
Right.
And Joe, I was like, "What's Joe?
Is that the? I just didn't even pay no attention to because this guy, I got goosebumps. Blew my mind. I talked to him for like 30 seconds only. It was dope. Super dope. I loved it.
I'm pretty sure I was there because I remember an incident like that.
It was at a club. It was super
We was
dark.
doing some promo because I was outside.
It could.
Yeah, I remember.
This kid loves to say that.
No, it's true.
We went to New
It's
York.
not- I'm not
I don't
mad.
know. I slept in the car.
Well, that part is true. You know, I had to do it.
It is true,
but nah, and I'm not complaining. I'm saying.
How many times I could get in the club and I had to?
Y'all
walk
was doing the
outside?
business inside. I'm outside.
I was young,
It's all
remember?
good.
Yeah,
That was trying
you
to
still
get
got
me-
an 800 clubs.
Nah, yeah.
All he
but-
did was put those black sunglasses on you. That's
Nah,
it. You
nah.
out there with that
That's it.
like,
I said,
like you was blind.
No, I said it's my bodyguard. It's
That's
security.
Word up.
Security.
And he's carrying my crates. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah,
there.
what crates?
Right. The
Carrying my-
digital.
My
What year
cardboard
was it
boxes.
that we did
He's holding my digital files.
Puerto Rican parade?
I know.
That I believe he was supposed to be there. I don't know
It
sure
was,
what happened.
it was right after he
No,
died.
It was right after,
It
right?
was, the same, it was like
I remember that we were
a
on
month
the
or
big
two after he
thing.
died. Yeah.
That was a dope ass experience.
No, that
I loved
that
it.
experience was like you can't even like really explain it how emotional it was because they were
'Cause
playing
the
100%
the
that song.
whole city
Bananas.
I didn't.
Being on
No,
that truck.
no, you weren't
Nah.
there. It was in New York. It
I'm
was,
telling you right
Oh,
now,
but you
being
went to
on that
New York,
truck,
really?
That experience
Dope.
to me,
For the Puerto
I
Rican
remember
parade.
all
You and
the
Charlie
Puerto-
up there.
Yeah, that
We
scene,
was
that was
throwing
crazy,
out
dude.
Echo towels
Yeah, Echo Towel.
that it had the
t-shirts,
Punisher logo and
and
the
the
flag.
Puerto Rican
Yeah.
logo.
and the Puerto Rican shit.
Yeah, the Puerto
Trust me, I
flag.
wanted to be there.
It was dope.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
a,
eating pork.
It was dope, dude.
Puerto
like,
Rican.
yeah, that
I'm
was
Puerto
that was,
Rican myself. I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna lie.
That was wild. That was wild.
Nah,
Oh
that was
man, that's
dope.
awesome you did that. I've been to a couple Puerto Rican Day parades, but in Chicago.
But to be a part of the parade was
That's
like
what,
that was the
amazing
that
to
was
us,
the
'cause
dope shit.
At first,
like,
we thought we were gonna be because he thought we were gonna be on the streets handing out shit.
Yeah.
No, you're
and,
the
or
flow?
walking next to it.
We're not. We're walking
'cause we're
with
walking
the
down-
flow.
Yeah, you're walking in a
you're part of it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
part of the flow.
Yeah.
But
Like if we were the parade people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
they
you
actually
work
let
at
us
Disney
jump
and
on
shit.
the shit
Yeah.
with them while they're playing it. That's the part
That's
that was
fantastic.
It
dope.
was Ja was on there, Fat Joe, and Remy Ma,
Yeah.
and he's. I have a picture of Charlie
That's
like right
just
next to Remy
crazy.
Ma.
Oh yeah, Charlie.
That
Yeah,
was
Charlie.
so
Yeah.
dope. I was like,
That's
at first,
crazy
I was
as
like,
fuck.
yo, we with some.
Right.
This shit is fucking dope. And
You
at
just
first,
play
we
that
thought we
role,
were-
you're like, yeah,
because he was
motherfucker.
like, hey, listen, just make sure everybody keeps up. That if it stops, only stop when it stops. Like,
That's
you know,
it.
so we thought we were gonna walk alongside it. They're like, hey, hop on. We were like, hell yeah,
Hop
man.
on.
I didn't hop on.
He was out
I didn't
on
hop on. I
that.
didn't
We was
hop on.
walking.
I wanted to walk.
walking.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, I wanted to be on the street.
Mad people
And
out
giving
there,
the
dog.
those
Forget the-
towels when he
forget
just
the no
passed was
walk.
wild,
The
man.
super
people that were
dope.
on there were the people we were fucking jamming to. Like, I was like, yeah, I want to fucking hell yeah.
Every
this shit
time
was
that
dope.
song
No,
was
but I
played-
think both would be fresh, but I understand his view. I understand.
But think
his,
about it, that song must have played at least 100 times
Yeah.
during that whole.
God damn.
And every time it
100%?
played though,
100%.
I got fucking chills
Right, right,
because that's how
right.
fucking crazy it was.
It was dope, dude.
That's
shit
love.
was-
When you got to a
that
new
was-
block,
That's love right
Yeah,
there.
and he had just died, dude. Like that emotion with that song was wild.
That's
I don't know
man.
how I don't know how I
Dímelo.
missed that, man. You couldn't have persuaded me a little more to go over there.
Bro, I
That's
don't-
what was crazy is that was before the club
You
thing.
and
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's when you had your first baby.
It could be
That's when you had Juju.
first or second.
It was probably around that timeline.
Well, I'll tell you this. Sorry to cut you off, but I'll tell you this. Talking about trips, whatever the next coming home is, I think everybody should make an effort to go. You know, I'll do whatever I can in terms of like trying to scrape the budget to accommodate as best as possible.
Right.
But obviously, it's not going to be able to accommodate everybody.
No, for sure. For
Right.
sure.
But to accommodate as much. But I think that we never know if it's the last one. I said that about every episode.
Right.
I used to tell
You
everybody,
have
I don't
said
know
that.
if this is the last one. You know, it could be the last one. So moving in, now that I have kids, I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is the last one. And
Right.
so, or for a while. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we should all really try to do, I want us to do like a coming home where the whole crew is there. It'll probably be the worst coming home because it'll probably be the most chaotic one with all
I
of
won't
us.
scream that one, but it would be
It
dope.
probably won't get nothing done on it. But I think experience-wise, I think we should do it. We owe it to ourselves as a crew to do it
I
together.
think that's a dope idea.
I think
Word.
you should have been in fucking Cuba, and it pisses
No,
me
I
off
know.
to think
Yeah,
that we didn't
it's
go.
definitely should have been there.
I'm so pissed at it.
Definitely should have been there.
So whether it's Puerto Rico, I mean, the thing is, we can't just. Everybody's kind of choosing, waiting for their country or whatever.
Jamaica.
No, I don't.
It-
Man, it doesn't
I'm not-
matter.
I just got, I mean, at least I made the Colombia one.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope that you showed up.
It's
to.
hard
That
for
was
me, you
super
know.
cool.
My
I'm not
my
gonna lie,
life
I
is.
really was waiting for Puerto Rico.
I mean, Puerto Rico, I want to. It's gonna happen. Hopefully,
But mainly
but-
because we've done so much great shit out there, we had so much fun out there that
Oh no, Puerto
that's
Rico's
one
gonna
thing
be-
that I would love to redo again.
It's gonna be
With the
insane.
whole
What-
crew. Like,
coming
Puerto Rico
home?
we don't, but if we did one that was a more neutral one to all of us,
Yeah, it'd be better, I think.
because it's a new culture for everybody.
We'd all
You understand
experience
what I'm
it
saying?
together. Like we all go to fucking Mongolia.
Right.
We'd all be
and
like,
nobody
what?
knows what that menu
What
said.
the-
Tokyo.
I'm looking for the fucking golden arches. Like, I don't eat that.
go to
Where's
Tokyo.
McDonald's
And
out this
that's
bitch?
really what I want. Like to go like to Tibet or Mongolia.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
or
saying.
Bhutan. Some
Yeah,
wild ass
that'll be
place.
I don't know
dope.
if I can be on the plane that long though.
You could do it, bro. You could do it.
That's a few movies. That's a few
Make fun of
movies
me.
and
He
you
can't
out.
swim. He owns a pool 30 years. Can't swim.
Listen, that's why they invented
I
floaties.
can fly.
Don't worry
I
about
can
it.
fly.
They
But
got-
anything
I
for 3
can't
hours.
fly.
I'm not.
No,
Hey,
he
not
throws
like,
up
not
for
like
everything.
That, not like that singer. But I'm talking about.
He said he was.
I suck after 3 hours. I start thinking too much. I'm like, fuck. And any term was like, that fucking engine's going. I'm like, that. I
That's because
suck.
you don't fly enough. That's why.
I know. On purpose.
Once you fly a lot, you're just like, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
The minute it takes off, I'm like, it is whatever happens.
But also, he's not a roller coaster rider.
Oh.
so-
I
when you're on a
start
plane with that
measuring.
many
I measure
people-
my flights by movies. Okay,
when you're on
it's
a-
about
when
two.
you're on a plane with
That's like
that
2
many
movies.
people,
I'll be
that's
there.
not gonna fly by.
I swear to
Everybody's
God.
gonna
That's how I do it.
Well, now you know why I am a little bit more nervous than I was before because I have kids now.
Right.
So now I'm like,
real. Of
fuck, I don't want to die. I got my kids I got to go back to, bro.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
But
You
before
gotta
I'd be
make it
like,
home.
I'll just drink, whatever. Bro.
Let's go.
Oh no, I understand you. I just don't. I know, man. I get too much thoughts in my brain. when I'm
If you
flying.
ever get nervous,
Whatever.
this is a method that I've used forever when it comes to turbulence.
But
Because I watch all those war movies, and if you watch like those old school World War II movies when they were flying into Normandy, France, and
yeah,
they were
how's
fucking-
that helping you?
they're-
What?
Listen, when they're getting shot at with fucking, like bombs, like it's called flak. And these fucking planes and the fucking guys are like there, and then they fucking eventually get over where they need
Over
to
it?
go, and then jump out, and then land, and that old man's telling the story today. I'm like, bro, if they can go through that shit, and they're getting shot at in them rinky-dinky old planes,
We
can
that's what
handle
you
it.
thought about?
we can handle a little turbulence.
You don't even know those dudes. I'm talking about like I know you guys, and if I see you fight something in
talking-
battle, I'll be like, he did it, I can do it because I know him. We are the same blood.
I'm just talking
You
about the
understand me?
idea
I
that
know
those-
that dude in Normandy.
that those planes can withstand getting shot at.
I know.
Plus
No
regular
facts, I'm with
turbulence.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
You say that, and then tomorrow we turn on the news, and they're like, "Yeah, Flight 57 hit
Bro,
a
that-
bird.
that happens
hit
once
a
in a
bird,
blue moon.
and it fell down. What do you
You
mean hit a bird
can
and
get
fell
that.
down?
You can get that news across the world. There's some plane went.
I
down,
know, but when they talk
somewhere.
about a bird hitting a bird and it goes in the engine,
Did you the dude
you guys
that
didn't think about
landed?
that shit when you built these engines?
Yeah,
Put a grill on that
Oh, no,
puppy.
it's not. Yeah, you're right on that part.
You didn't think
the
about
one that
this?
landed the plane on the Hudson.
Just saying,
Just because
right?
the birds hitting the fucking engine.
I know, loco.
let me
That
look
sounds
up
a
a
little
picture for
illmatic.
Dubai.
Oh yeah, tell him I stole the shit. I stole.
I'm not gonna tell him shit.
Eddie, right? What are you talking about?
I'm playing.
What you?
He gave it to me. He was like, yeah, he knows I'm in New York.
Oh
I'm not even
man.
gonna tell him it's you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We had some great fucking times. Great times.
We
We got so
a lot.
our times. We had so many great times. We don't even remember
What?
them.
Facts.
No.
Oh my god, for real.
That's the
you have
terrible
to say
shit.
something to spark another memory.
Like, look. I'm gonna give you an example. So I'm not gonna name the person, but someone randomly fucking.
Can we name him for 200?
Nah. No,
I just played.
it's irrelevant. The person.
Right. Go.
They're not irrelevant. Just bringing it up.
Bring
Right.
it up, yeah.
So this DJ friend of ours, and it's kind of random in a sense. He fucking texts me this random ass picture, and I mean we know when this happened, but the fact that he texts me this picture,
Holy shit with the scooters?
Oh, we was just talking
we were
about
just
that.
talking about that. You see?
I was
Put
just
it in front of the camera.
Yo, I was just about to ask you, what's your favorite promo that we've ever did? Because
no, that's one of the best ones.
Yeah,
Stop
that
it.
was
That's gotta
definitely-
have
So-
one.
The best was doing the biggest promo we ever did and sitting in Jersey. Like if we were about to be on timeout
He was
at the
there.
head of the table
Oh yeah.
at Echo's place, and they're like, so everybody go ahead and take a look and look at Eric and everybody looks up. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was about to say,
Oh,
who's
shit.
this?
What did he-
Who's this
what did he
little
say?
guy?
Everybody
It's
take a
Paul.
look, and he pointed at you, and everybody turns. He had all the head of the street teams
That's
at the table. It's
illmatic.
me and you.
Illmatic.
Everybody turns to look at you, and I'm looking over, and I did what he did. I just looked, and I'm looking at you like, what did you do? Like, he's like, what? He goes, we got $1 million fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
to this. And at first we were
That's
like,
right.
oh, fuck, we're in trouble. The guy's like, give him a fucking round of applause. And we were like, oh, shit. Okay, we're not in trouble? All right.
Yeah, no, there was we.
So no,
Daddy?
so I asked the dude.
Like, who's that? Dude?
That's Hiram.
That's Hiram?
And that's Hiram's cousin.
Oh shit.
That's not Hiram.
Yeah, Hiram and
Fucked
Hiram's
up.
cousin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what I was asking. Who the fuck is it?
Let me see.
Hiram never used to
Yeah.
look like Hiram. It's true.
I
I have a picture of Hiram and Orlando, and they almost look like twins. Yeah, look at Hiram.
Two
Bro.
Russians? Damn, that is. Oh, no. I'm talking about him as Ethan. That's his
Yeah, that's
cousin.
his cousin.
Yeah, that's big up.
He wants to. Orlando wants to.
Man, let me
see.
finish the story. So the
Put it on
dude sends me this random ass picture. I'm like, dope. Where did you get this picture from? He's like, I'm at my sister's house and it's in her stash.
Go.
What?
in her stash.
And then I'm like, oh, all right. So yeah, which one is she? And then he pointed her out. He said that she worked with us and that she worked
Shut up.
with the campaign with us. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastico. I wonder how many of those are showing around. That'd be dope if they just start sending it to us. I would like to see those pics. That's funny.
Man, and all the
But
pictures.
that weekend.
Yeah. I haven't had pictures from that. I don't have that picture.
How many
He tore
promo
it
pictures
up
you
that
have?
weekend.
Like,
Oh, I got
Disgusting.
shit. And I got a lot
And you
print,
got
and
a
I
lot
got
of
the
rolls?
CDs that we did, the
Oh,
CDs,
you
and I
remember-
got the fucking rolls.
You remember when we were on this one point, we were on the scooter so much, but there's one point I think we were passing like the Lowe's Hotel, and Charlie and Rich happened to be like on the same scooter, I think. And remember, and he hit the throttle and he hit the other scooter. They crashed into someone else.
He went
No, that was
over the taxi.
that was
Over
Steve.
taxi.
That was Steve.
It was
no,
Steve.
Steve hit a
Steve-
lady. It was
Steve hit a
the
lady in a
Three
taxi.
times.
Three
He hit
times.
her 3 times.
Whiskey throttle.
But
Zing.
Bubba drove
No,
with
not
me.
a little. He went to.
Hit me on the
Oh,
scooter
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
went over the taxi.
Yeah, I flipped over in the curb. Like, yo, you know when
Oh,
we
it's
turned them
bad.
in, we turned them in all fucked
Fuck
up.
that.
And they
Yeah.
were upset. They were like,
No
come on,
shit.
bro, what the fuck? I was
Yeah,
like,
no, we
it
fucking-
happens.
Yeah, we
Drain was coming down the alley, and there was soap on because it was the laundry. They had soapy water. She just said,
Oh yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one.
and he jumped right off though. He said, "Whoa!" He showed that shit. He jumped off.
He jumped off.
He didn't fuck himself
No
up.
way.
That
But
scooter
that bike
ate it.
said,
Remember when the cops
But-
pulled some of us over and some of us bounced?
hell yeah.
Because the ball,
Because we were on the sidewalk.
Paul was on the
remember?
sidewalk.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul.
That was awesome.
And then the only reason why everybody else got pulled over because Paul's like, what the hell's the problem? You bored?
Yeah, because he comes walking. Because he got away. He comes
said, "What's the
walking.
problem?"
Well, you
That's
bored?
how
Like,
he
You
used to
bored?
be.
I was like, oh, you mother.
That's why you don't go nowhere, Paul. You get arrested just
No, that was
just
the best.
walking with him. He
that
talks
was
too
the
much.
whole
Talks too
weekend.
much.
But look, at
Oh,
least
choke
the bike still worked for the whole weekend until at the end.
Hell
We just
Oh, man, we remember we
They were
rode
just
that shit
crashed
over
up.
the bridge.
yeah, we went to
yeah,
downtown.
And I'm
That was
like,
crazy.
that shit was not a thrill. That was a fucking.
No,
That was a
I didn't
that was a
appreciate that.
that was a
That was
ride.
whack.
Nah,
That
that
was
shit was
whack.
We were getting
Don't
mad. All those Xbox
I mean,
guys,
that
part-
we're dirty
shit.
as fuck.
Yo,
That
remember-
part, you're
Don't
right.
leave the
Yo,
beach.
Don't do
Remember
it.
how many fucking cars were
Don't
going past us?
cross
Like,
the
fucking, like,
bridge.
it felt like they were going past us 300 miles an hour and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We're all doing this, fucking, all looking cool and shit.
How about the
Cars like,
fucking-
yo, get the fuck off the road.
How about the pebbles hitting us in the
Yo,
fucking face?
Oh my God.
That shit was
man.
awesome.
Man,
No
Don't do
helmets.
it. Don't
what
do
was
it.
worse is
Riding
coming back from that.
I think somebody ran out of gas. I think I ran out of gas.
I don't know. It's bad, man. You don't leave the beach when
Hilarious,
you don't leave the
No.
beach when you're on them
That was
puppies.
elite. Yeah,
Oh,
stay
man.
on the.
And
stay
that
on
was
the
to
beach.
go to
dope.
from South Beach to downtown over that stupid ass bridge to go to another club to come right back.
Great times, bro.
That was fun.
Loved
Get the
it.
fuck out of here. That's the time.
Yeah.
Holy
was
shish
fucking great.
kebabs.
Oh
That shit was awesome.
yeah, that was good. That was good. Oh
Shit,
man,
holy shish kebab.
how about that your ice cream promo with Echo? We were talking about that one too.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Fire.
That was all the
Good
same. Was
idea.
it the same weekend or no?
I
I
don't
think
know.
it
Was
wasn't
it?
the second.
Man, so to me, it's all like
yeah,
pumped
but it
up.
wasn't
Wow.
the same weekend.
That's the weekend of the fine.
Of
that
the
weekend.
fines, yes.
I'm motherfucker.
Remember we had,
yes.
but hold on, but time out. It was their own fault because they sent us spray cans, stencils,
No, they told us.
and a fucking pallet of stickers.
He said, "Hit him up." That's what it
They
is.
told us. Remember, they told
Yep.
us to do it.
All right.
And let me tell you right now, though, they didn't go down one street, one block without seeing
Oh,
they
no.
No,
shit.
that shit was Echo out.
And
Everything.
remember when,
That's it.
we were putting up the stickers and we see the cops on the other side taking them off? So all we do was go back around again.
Stick
Yo,
'em
we
up.
put
It was
stickers
Echo
on
down.
everything.
I remember we were somewhere. I forgot. We were all there again. They weren't talking to me. They were talking to one of us. They were like, "Oh, are y'all sponsored by Echo or something?" Because everyone had Echo shirts, Echo short. We had Echo for who knows how long. Remember,
Yeah.
everyone was asking us that question. We were sponsored by these motherfuckers. We had so much fucking.
Well, because
shit.
they used to pay us bread, but they also paid us in clothing.
Here, right. I remember the
Remember,
physical
someone
science
called me and be
is
like, "There's a
Echo.
box here,
Yeah, it was
come get
it was another brand they put out.
You would
We
call
had
me
so
up. There's
many
a box
of
here.
those
Come get. I show up.
Mad shit.
Mad shit in there. I take what I wanted, and then the rest.
Oh,
was
this guy was echoed the fuck out.
Yeah,
bro.
I still got half of my shit. All
I
just
know.
stored away. I remember when they first came out with their first cut and show shit.
Looks like you gave it to Steve.
The cut and show hey, the cut and show
Did you give it
I
to
gave a shit ton, remember?
Oh
The
shit!
cut and sew shit when it first came out.
Yeah.
So we met Coltrane.
Yeah.
And that day, the only reason I remember this is because I was like, oh, fuck, that's what he was talking about.
And he's the right
Coltrane
man.
came at us and said that he came up with an
what?
idea called cut and sew for a higher ranking version of Echo and showed us the first suit that they made. Remember, he was like, yo, what size are you guys? I'll get you some suits. And we were like, we want to win.
You got a suit from him?
No, but he gave me the.
He did on the
main
low.
jacket.
He didn't tell you.
He had given me the main jacket of it, not the pants.
I think I remember
It
that.
said
and I
EFL
had
on the
it.
inside.
And then he was the
kept
one.
it.
He was the main one that sued Mark Echo for the stealing of the ideas, and artwork, and all that shit.
No, don't put
Was-
none of
was
that
Coltrane.
on here.
But that was dope though. That we were right there. In the
I don't know
Forgot
anything
that
about
we got shit going on.
I'm just saying that was dope. It was,
You know
it
what
was
dope
actually-
shirt I found the other day too?
He's the one that he's the one that
yeah.
got us that hypnotic situation
Oh,
at
yeah?
Drink Champs with his company, his new company.
No.
Didn't Joe buy hypnotic?
Joe Biden?
He got
So, but
they
What's he
they
talking
worked with him on that
okay,
same
okay.
campaign.
Oh.
That's awesome though, man. It goes around.
Fuck is
That's
lost.
fucking
Oh
dope,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
The campaign we did with Puffy, the vote or die.
Yep.
I found that shit the other
That
day.
was dope.
Just the-
Yeah, that was a dope campaign.
I
that was
love that one.
our first like
The shirt was
intro
even dope.
to doing the Bad Boy Street team, which was like at that time, like if you were on Bad Boy Street team, you were the shit.
They didn't. I just when you look at that shirt, they didn't give you no cheapy tone promo shirt. That's like what
no, it
Sean
was a
John
Sean
shirt.
John,
bro.
like
yeah.
Sean John, yeah.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah.
That was a dope shirt.
Yeah, we went crazy on that shit too.
Yeah, that was a dope. That was a real dope shirt. I really like the shit a lot. Yeah, so many, man.
Shout out Prez.
Yeah, Prez, man.
He's still a fan.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. There's so many good memories from there. If we could remember them, we could probably.
Shampoo hits me up. He's like, yo, I need 40 people for Rolling Loud to hold the picket sign.
He's like,
I was like, you should
yeah,
probably.
he
He hit you? Yeah. I said, hit up Lex. He goes, Lex is tapped out.
Lex.
Hey, you ready? You ain't ready
Yeah,
to post some
ready?
signs? I gotta work. I can't. I got shit to do. Got kids to feed.
Way too old to stand anywhere holding anything.
Man. So yeah, so then we're gonna put it in the sky right now. Coming home, question mark.
Coming home, question mark.
We should just go to a war zone. And
Coming home hood.
Let's,
That's it.
Kill the
let's
game.
just put it in the sky and let's pick a month.
Coming home
Yeah, I mean,
hood. That's it.
But
It's gonna
which
have to
war
be in a
zone?
year.
Which war zone you guys want to
No,
go
I
Oof.
don't.
I
I
don't
to?
know.
Syria?
don't think that's a good idea.
Afghanistan?
Chernobyl.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Just to see what
Nobody's
Not even
there.
Turkey.
Right, that
Not
land's
even
gotta be
Turkey,
cheap. Let's buy that shit up.
Turkey's a borderline war zone.
That's it.
Not
though.
really,
Not
but
Turkey.
But why? I don't know if I want to go to a war zone.
nah, I'm playing, bro. I'm
Oh.
not gonna take us to a war zone.
Yeah, why
I'm
would
just
I'm
saying.
not gonna put my other friend. Now
I'll
I'm
go
not gonna put
somewhere
myself now at
maybe-
risk like that. And,
Right.
and my
I'll go
friends
somewhere
are
that
kids.
maybe there was a war zone 100 years ago. Now it's
It'll
it's
be a little
flourished.
hard to find hip hop.
No, I think we should just go somewhere that's super foreign in terms of language and culture.
Yeah.
And then connect with the hip hop heads and just us be like us, be like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, like we don't
Right.
understand nothing. And
Yeah.
and I want something dope though, that scenery and picturesque type shit. You know, us fucking Kendall boys in the middle
some
of some
big
fucking
movie.
crazy
Yeah,
looking scenery.
I'm fucking with you on
I
that.
like that idea.
I mean, I might be able to work that out. Like, give him a couple days off.
Couple days off.
We
You
gonna
might-
need
if everybody in crazy is going, what are you gonna do at the shop?
I'm doing. That's the same. Let's figure this out.
Fucking poor Eddie still can't go. He's like,
He's like, damn, you're going? I can't go.
I'm gonna be outside again.
We'll draw straws.
Oh, shit.
you work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
and then I fly
I'll be
out.
back and I'll work Friday.
Right. I'll do that one day.
Figure
Listen.
it out. Figure it out.
It's,
Speaking of age and how people feel, Hector, how you feeling right now? How's your
Yeah.
focus on you real quick?
I'm like, you're getting sponsored by
I don't know.
ARP.
oh, you know why he said that? 'Cause I just forgot to tell anybody. I told little gigs.
Oh, you want to do it on big time right now? Okay, go ahead.
What happened?
Sorry, so I wanted to do it on fatherhood. 'Cause it's-
Which you should.
But no, it doesn't matter because I can still do it because
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
still gonna ask me no matter what.
What?
My son went to the Air Force.
Right.
Big up Juju. He went to the Air Force.
Juju.
Yeah,
on,
congrats,
Monday.
man. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, he's
So-
in boot camp. He's gonna be-
Right.
I'm gonna go see him. Graduate in September. So
What does he want to do in
wants to be a PJ. He wants to be the dude who's in the goes and saves people in the middle of war. Get him out there and revive him.
That's like the special forces, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly what
He
it
got
is.
the highest. I think the highest or second highest score in his No, it's a test. It's a you have to go first. You have to do a test before you go to
Right.
to see if you're even cool enough to even get to the or good enough to go to boot camp. He got like the highest or second highest score. So they told him, "Yo, you can do anything you want." He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna be a PJ." And they were like, "All right, that's what you want to do." You know what I'm saying? Not that it's something low, but he could. They said he could do something higher. And I said, "Listen, do it. Whatever you want to do, you go and do it. Knock it out. Later on, you climb the ladder. Who cares?" But that's what he wants to do. He's gung ho. He's always been about it, and so he's all good, right? You know, he's always had a good job. He's a firefighter, EMT, paramedic. He's golden. He's fine.
And he's engaged, right?
He just got engaged.
Right.
So I'm like, I see the engagement. I said, he didn't tell. He didn't.
You
like,
saw it on Instagram?
it's not. No.
On Facebook.
He called me. No. He called me and told me. But like man, I was like the third person. I'm like, I'm your father, kid.
You saw it on
know what I mean?
fucking.
I'm your father. I was like the third person to know and shit.
Oof.
Yeah, it bothers me an inch, but it's love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at the critter. He's real like Lone Ranger, if I may. I don't know how to put that. He's a real lone wolf. That was like 3 weeks ago, the engagement, something like that. Who cares? It was a couple weeks ago. He just left a couple days ago, Monday, to the Air Force boot camp. It's in Texas, so I'm gonna go see him graduate. So for me to go see him graduate now, the government, another trap they got me in, I gotta go get vaccinated. So today after here, I'm gonna be getting the shot. Hopefully, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna either see my son or no. You know what I'm saying? So I already told him I was gonna see him.
No, of course.
No, I'm
That's
gonna do whatever.
That's something you got to do.
Yeah.
You know?
No question.
So, Grumpy OGs,
Yes, sir.
Heckler and Fan, Eddie the Ass, and my
Eddie
dog
the
Beast in
Ass
the Hood.
Eater.
Ass Eater.
Ass beater?
We go,
And
man.
Beater.
Set out with the old shit, in with the new thing. Dark as a motherfucker, color of my moon ring. My mind digital, always stay focused now. Steady, dry, heavy, but this my favorite go around. Love it when it's showtime. Pump the adrenaline, feeling like a kid again. Pass me a mescaline, nigga, I'm a man now. No more pants down, no need for gloves now. No more mask out, grind to your bones, show foolproof.